Washing machine. Hella loud. Is it dark? Turn the light on. That ain't no better. Y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get today. We here. We here, y'all. Oh, let me get the other stuff while y'all coming in. The other thing. I'm waiting on your food to get to room temperature. And then you gonna eat. Okay? As soon as your food get to room temperature. Because it was in the refrigerator. I guess I could have put it in the microwave. Hold on, y'all. I could have put it in the microwave. But I didn't. Okay. We here. Let me move this out the way. Because I can't see. Hey, Phoenix. I'm back. I'm back. I'm feeling better. I know. Girl, shit, that tooth like to took me out. Well, I thought it was, well, it is a tooth. I do have to have um a tooth extracted, but it wasn't an abscess. I do have to have a tooth extracted, but they still got to check my blood pressure again before I have it. And my face to me does look puffy. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I just got big cheeks. But I had a mouth ulcer. Um, so the dentist said that is common for people who have autoimmune um issues, and because I'm going through a arthritis flare right now, he said that's just your body's way of kind of dealing with stuff that's going on. So it's just got to, you can do rinses and stuff, but it's just basically got to heal on, eventually heal because it's in your mouth. And, it's not a whole lot of stuff that you can put in your mouth, like medicine wise. So, and it's the roof of my mouth. So, for a couple of days, it was like really hard for me to eat. Every time I ate something, it would hurt really bad because your food is traveling all over your mouth and the roof of your mouth. The food hits the roof of your mouth, and it was a mess, child. I was in so much pain. I wasn't eating. I wasn't really drinking anything, but it's better now. It felt funny to talk, so it is better. But I do have to have that tooth removed, and we're leaving Thursday next week. So I don't want to have it done until we get back because I don't want to be in LA right after I had a tooth extraction. I don't want to go through that. I want to, be able to go through the tooth extraction and be able to lay in my own bed and be comfortable and all that. So I'm just praying that next week I feel better, at least feel well enough to take this trip and come home and get the tooth extracted, and I'll be home where I can be comfortable. That's my prayer. It does feel better. Now, I do have antibiotics If it flare up real bad again, I do have some antibiotics. I'll be able to take those. The doctor is gonna call me back at 2 o'clock today so we can talk about what the dentist said and make sure my primary care physician doesn't want to do anything different. And I'm pretty sure he won't. He probably won't want to add anything to that, but I just want to make sure. So that's the plan. That's what happened. I just have big cheeks, huh? My cheeks just look like this naturally. Hold on, let me turn my fan on. Because every time I talk, I get hot. You gotta stay here with me, Gizmo. I might as well just turn the light on while I'm over here. I don't like people being able to look in my window. So when I turn the light on, I have to close my blinds so I can turn that light off. Why am I leaning? Because the camera. Don't look at my fat stomach either. Okay, but let me show you what I've been doing since I've been kind of, you know, not. I could have went outside. I think. I don't know. The temperature has changed. I think it's kind of chilly out there, but I don't know. We might go out there for a minute. But let me show you what I've been doing. So I made. I don't know when I started making these, and I don't know if this is the first one. I think this is the first one. Yeah, because he got the wonky legs. This is the first one. So I made this one. And y'all know, once I start crocheting something, I go crazy with it. So I made this one. Then I made this one. And I like the legs better. I made the legs longer. And then I made this one. This one has long legs too. And I was thinking about giving them a smile or something. But do octopus smile? No, they don't. And then I made this one. I like this one. It's a different yarn, a different colorway. His eyes are bigger. This one has like glitter. You can't really see it, but he's got glitter eyes. I like this one. It's kind of wonky, but the yarn is thicker. It's a thicker yarn. I don't know if this is the baby blanket yarn, but once I start making something and I like them, I'll make a million of them and then be like, oh, I'm so over that shit. I did the same thing. And this one, let me show you. I did the same thing with the frogs. I need to get some more of this coral color yarn. I think I made I think I made this one first because this is this yarn. So I think I made him first. And then it's the expression for me. And then this is this thick yarn. This is really, really plush. Real soft. If you had touch of vision, you would be like, oh my God, this is so soft. This is like, this is like baby soft. And these can be given to babies because the eyes are locked. They're safety eyes. So there's a mechanism to lock the eyes in place, and once they on here, they ain't coming off. So these are safe for kids, even though I haven't given them to any small children. I have given them to my grandkids, but they're not little kids. So I made all of them, and I only have like a little bit of this yarn left. I probably got enough to make maybe two small ones left out of this yarn, and I'm gonna try my best to use up the remaining yarn. But let me show you this. I have been seeing these hats. Now, I made one before. I made one, and after I made that one, because the ruffling of the hat was so intense, I was like, I will never do this again because the ruffles got on my nerves. But guess what I did? I did it again. You didn't see this yesterday. Let me show it to you.
Wow. I mean, it's cool.
It is a
That is cool.
granny square.
I see.
So it's 5 squares. It's 5 squares, and you connect them, and then after you connect them, you make the ruffles. This is the rage, honey. Everybody that can crochet is making these hats right now.
Granny square hat.
The granny square bucket hat. And the only thing I don't like is this was supposed to have been a granny square. This yarn is by Red Heart, and it is a granny square yarn. The yarn was supposed to make the granny squares uniform. It didn't work. I don't know if I got a bad batch. And it do look like I got a bad batch because some of the yarn, the colors had like bled into each other. And I ain't like that. Because I crochet. I know how yarn is supposed. This cheap yarn, when the colors bleed into each other, like the white right here is got yellow on it. That's because the color bled. They didn't dye it correctly. The color bled. You can see that. It's this supposed to be white, but it's yellow. And it's places where the other colors bled into each other, and you could see it on the hat, and I don't like that. I like the concept. I like the concept. I just don't like the colorway. Now, if I did it, say for instance, I did just a black and white, and the whole hat was just black and white. The squares were, a solid color that, and I made 5 of them, rotating the colors. I think that would be cute. I just don't like the color. But the pattern, I did that.
I see.
I did that.
Girl. Shoot. I did that.
I did that. I did that. The pattern, I did it.
Okay.
But I just don't like the colorway. I don't like the way the colors worked up. I don't think these colors work well together.
Let me go eat.
And the company, Red Heart, so this is what the squares were intended to look like. The blue was supposed to be the first color, then the red, then the yellow, then the green, then the white. None of mine did that. It didn't work up like that. None of them worked up like that. They were all different. All of the squares are different. This was the only square that I liked because it's red, yellow, green, and then I think it was like trimmed in white, and it started to, yeah, and then it started to go into the blue. But it's cute. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna make it again, but I'm gonna just use two colors and see how it come out. I think it'll come out cute. Oh, you like the colors? Child, that's the thing about me though. I do not like to, I don't crochet for other people. Yeah, girl, this thing in my mouth was crazy. I don't like to crochet for other people. Yeah, I don't like the colors together. It's just it's just too much going on. And you can't stop it because that's how the yarn is made. And I think I like more control over, I think I would have liked the squares more if I could have controlled the colors. And the only way you gonna do that is if you pick the colors that you want. Like you use like two different yarns, or you use one, or make five squares that are the same thing. Make the hat, and then the brim is a do. I've seen people do all kind of stuff though. I've seen all types of hats because that hat is big in the crochet community right now. Is the bucket hat, and then the other one that I made that was made in the round, and the ruffle is much bigger. And that was the one that gave me the blues to the point where I was like, I would never do this shit again because the ruffle was so intense. Like, let me show it to y'all because y'all gonna be like, what is she talking about? Gizmo, you're not going anywhere right now, buddy. Oh gosh, can I reach it? I'm so short. When I throw something up in the closet, I'll be serious. I tried to put it in this Ziploc. Gizmo, hey, you tore up my Ziploc bag. Gizmo be just out here destroying shit. This one, I was like, oh yeah, I would never do this again because the ruffle is so big. The hat turned out so, the hat is bigger than my head though. Honey, this one of them Sunday go to meeting. Now, if I made this in all white, one the church sisters would go crazy. It's the ruffle for me. The the hat is way down here. It's the ruffle for me. The the ruffle takes over the whole, this ruffle is double this or triple. It's probably double. This little ruffle. But this is one of them hats, like, you only gonna wear this in the wintertime. This a lot of colors too. But the way the ruffles worked up, it kind of tones it down. And I saw another lady in the crochet group made this hat, this same hat she made. I'm like, these hats, and this looks like a scrap yarn hat, but it's not. This is the actual yarn colorway. I'm known for colors. This is the actual yarn color. This is not a scrap yarn hat. And I was like, I had posted it on, I know I done messed up my hair. I posted it on Facebook, and people were like, you should sell that. You should sell that. Ain't nobody gonna want to pay for that. Because it took me 2 days just to do the ruffle. The hat was made in like a couple of hours, but it took me 2 days to make the ruffles. Shit. Ain't nobody gonna want to, people don't want to pay you for your work. And if you don't want to pay for my work, it's not worth it to me. I'm not. Now, something like this, yeah, I would sell these because I can make one of these in about an hour, maybe. So I don't mind selling this for like $15 plus shipping or whatever, whatever the shipping cost is. And the shipping cost is probably not that much because it's really light. It's very light. It's only got some, the polyfill, the little stuffing in there, and that's it. And the yarn is real light. So I wouldn't mind selling these. But them hats? Mm-mm. No. Because people, they be trying to shortchange you. And I'm not about that life. But I enjoy making, when I get into, I have these spurts where I will like crochet a whole lot of stuff. And what I said is like, for Christmas, I'ma just have a basket, and I'ma just put all these things in the basket and put them in our family room. Whoever comes over for Christmas can just get a gift. If you want an octopus, take an octopus. Whatever. Cause I'm in the I'm gonna put hats and scarves in there, and maybe some cup cozies. It'll just be a basket full of stuff that I have created between now and Christmas. And the family can just, you just take what you want. It's going to be, I've made a couple of beanies, so this beanie will definitely be in there if I don't give it to my son. But the beanies will be like, just regular adult size beanies. I'll put the beanies in there. I don't know. I might give this one to my son. But it'll be beanies in there. It'll be the babies in there. It'll be some scarves in there. Just a cute little basket with a few things in there. And the family can just pick what they want. And then whatever the family don't take, then maybe I will give to other pieces. Thank you, Top Notch. Yes, I am on the mend. I'm feeling 1,000 times better. It's not completely healed, and it probably won't be completely healed until I get this tooth pulled. And it probably should have it should have been pulled a while ago because it's a failed root canal, and my dentist had recommended it be pulled a while ago. But when I went to the oral surgeon, my blood pressure was higher than what they liked. And so they asked me to get uh, authorization from my primary care physician to pull a tooth. And my primary care physician was like, no, just flat out, no. If your blood pressure is that high, I don't want, um, I don't want you, I don't want them in a clinic setting sedating you, and something can happen, anything can happen when you're sedated at a clinic. So he was like, with your blood pressure, no, they're going to have to wait until your blood pressure is better. So when I went to the doctor last Friday, my blood pressure was high. But my blood pressure was probably high because I'm going through a pain, arthritis flare, and that can raise your blood pressure. So my doctor is like, okay, just wait until, you know, all of this stuff is over, and then we can try to do something. So my foot is feeling much better. Much better. I think that I'm not limping or anything. So it has gotten better. So hopefully, um, when we get back next week, because we're leaving Thursday, I think. I think we're leaving Thursday. The funeral is Saturday. Yeah, yeah. I think we're leaving. No, we're not. We're leaving Friday. We're leaving Friday. The funeral is Saturday, and we're coming home Sunday morning because my husband has to go back to work Monday. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think we're leaving Friday. The funeral is Saturday morning, and we coming home Sunday. So we'll be gone 3 days. And poor little Gizmo. I think Gizmo is Leo. He looked at me like, "What? Gizmo? Who? Yeah." Gizmo is leaving Friday morning to go to daycare. So, and then we pick him up Monday morning when we. Yeah, we'll be back Sunday night, and we pick him up Monday morning because they close on the weekends. So that's what's uh that's what's going on. I haven't even checked the weather or anything to see what the weather is going to be like in LA. Um, it's probably going to be like what it is here. It's gotten cooler here, like cooler to the point where I'm closing windows, and it was windy last night, but that's classic Bay Area this time of year weather. It has, you can feel the cool down. And I had checked on my plants the other day, and they are retaining water. So I like, yeah, it's not as hot as it's been. Oh yeah, uh Gizmo's been to the We just went to LA in August. My husband has had three deaths in his family this year. His aunt lost her husband, and then 4 months later, that same aunt lost her daughter. Now, uh, that same aunt has lost her sister. So my husband lost his aunt. But when we were there for his cousin's funeral, his aunt was, really thin and she was sick. As a matter of fact, she took sick that night. They had to take her to the hospital. And she got out the hospital, and not too long after, they found out she had liver cancer. And I don't think she survived 2 weeks. She was on hospice like maybe a week. So that has been three deaths in the family this year. So this will be the second or third time that Gizmo has been um, at this boarding facility. And he seems to enjoy it. They have a big, they have a really nice size kennel. They have a play area. Um, they separate the big dogs from the little dogs, and if you go in, you tell them about your dog. Gizmo is very skittish. He's not used to being around other animals. He ain't too fond of, as long as it's a gate separating or a partition or something, he cool. So, of course, they're all in their own little kennels when they're not out exercising or whatever. And then they have like this other little play area where they train. What's the matter? You gotta go outside? You wanna go outside? Okay, I think we gotta go outside, y'all. Let me leave my glasses. Oh, let me take my glasses because if it's not cold, we might sit out there for a little while. You gotta go pee or you just trying to be nosy? Which one? Why did I do a complete circle right there? Why he leave his? He went upstairs. He gone. Come back here. Come on, come on, come on. I think he went upstairs, Gizmo. Oh no, it's nice out here. Who told me it was cold? Which one of y'all told me it was cold out here? It ain't cold out here. I'm glad I brought my glasses. It's nice out here. We can sit out here for a little while. Y'all falling? Thank you. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of and all his family is in LA. So we got to go down there to the funeral. I mean, I enjoy. The only thing I don't enjoy is the ride because it's 6 hours from the Bay Area to LA is 6 hours. That's the only thing I don't like. But I actually like LA. Like I told my husband, I could live in LA. When he retires, I could live in LA. The only thing about LA is, damn, look at that big old spider or whatever that is. Mosquito, spider. I don't know what it is, but it is huge. Is that a mosquito? I don't think a mosquito would be still like that. What is that? We finna go see. What is that? What's that? Can y'all see it? What the heck is that? I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it there. Whatever it is, I'm gonna leave it there. I think I just walked into a spider web. Did y'all see it? If it get off that thing, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Now I'm gonna be looking at it the whole time I'm sitting here because I'm scared it can fly. I think it's a mosquito, some kind of mosquito. I don't know what it is. Bugs be out here scaring me. So did y'all see that another woman and come forward and said that Diddy did all manner of things to her? It, now, do y'all believe all these people? No, I didn't comb my hair today. I probably should have, but I didn't. I'm on a diet. Not I'm on a diet. I'm I need to diet because that last color that I used, it didn't last at all. Do y'all believe all these people that are coming out now saying that Diddy did stuff to them? Because this last person that can, it is spider webs everywhere. I get so distracted. I don't know. Like, now this last person that came out said that she did report it to the police, but they didn't do anything at the time. Thing said with hundreds of people in his house and backyard. Yeah, but this didn't. I don't think this happened at his house though. This supposedly happened someplace else. Hollywood is notorious for that. Girl, if all of this kind of stuff was going on in Hollywood, yeah, but I think this lady, didn't he go to her hotel room or something? This supposedly happened in her hotel room. Phoenix said vehicles, hotels, apartments, condos, townhouses. It was just, I'm like, come on. But the feds ain't picking up all these cases though. The feds have their own case. And that's the only thing that they are concentrating on is the case that they're building against him. All of these other people, this is going to be other stuff. The Fed's case is totally different. Yeah, they focusing on the human trafficking aspect. They're focusing on something that will, get him some real time. That's what the feds are doing. All these other people, hey Tasha, all these other people, they're gonna have to get in where they fit in. Yeah, I don't, and I don't want to say that they're not focusing on the smaller crimes because they're not smaller crimes. Anything that has to do with, you know, hurting people or essaying people is a crime. And of course it should be dealt with. But the feds are not dealing with that. That other attorney that was hired, I guess, by certain people. Whatever that thing is, it moved. And I didn't see if it flew away or it just crawled in the folds of that umbrella. Now I want to go in the house because I'm scared. But it feels good out here. I haven't been outside. Where did I go? Oh, the only time I went outside yesterday was to go to the doctor. Now, my husband know he need to go to the store because he don't have nothing for his lunch. Unless he went to the store last night and didn't tell me. My appetite has been so weird. Um, you think he is it's after 12 o'clock. You think he went to the store? No. And I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing because whatever I want to eat, I'm just gonna call DoorDash or whatever. It is windy. It was windy. I thought I heard the wind blowing last night. Oh yeah, I can't stay out here too long because when the wind be blowing like this and I go back in the house, my allergies be on 10. I mean, I guess all the pollen and stuff be blowing around back here and my allergies just go crazy. What's going on, buddy? Huh? What's going on? Come here. Come here. Uh-oh. That's you. Your allergies bothering you too? Jump. There he is. Look at them. Say hi. I can't see your cute your face. God, this my. We finna go in the house. Come on, you ready to go in the house? He like, well, come on in. Sure. He's sitting there looking for. He looking for my husband. He like, where is he? He done been to the back door. Why that sound like ducks? It look like the tide is out, y'all. The water is. It looks like the tide is out. I know the tide don't. Well, yeah, do a little bit over here. It is a perfect day. Not a cloud in the sky. Not one. Not one cloud in the sky. Just perfect blue sky. Yeah, girl. It's like every day a new story comes out. Yeah, he been doing that stuff since he was in his 20s. He been doing stuff since he was young. So he probably has, and people didn't say anything. They were scared. They were scared to say anything because he threatened his victims. He threatened them with bodily harm. So they were scared to come forward. But this trial is going to be interesting. Gizmo, where you at, buddy? Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Stay over here so I can see you. Okay? I don't want you to run up on one of them cactus or something back there. I can't see you back there. Stay over here. You ready to go in the house? You ready to go eat? You want to eat? Come on, y'all. Let's go feed this dog. The City College incident when he used to throw bikini parties was in 1991. Yeah, I heard about that. So did people like not believe that he was doing all of this stuff or that he was capable of doing all of this stuff? But I heard he had law enforcement on his side. Like he had paid off New York police officers and stuff. Yeah, they were saying some. Well, I don't know how true that is, but they said he paid off. Like he had New York police officers paid off that. So if any of his crimes were reported, oh, you got your thing. It just came,
Yeah.
but you only use it at night, right?
Nope. I'm gonna use it now. Going to work with it. I'm sleeping with it.
You smart mouth butt. Get on my nerves. So sarcasm. I'll tear your box.
She was watching y'all. I mean, once y'all came outside, she was.
She was looking out the window.
Uh huh.
Well, she all up on the table and stuff in there, so why mama won't let her come downstairs?
Well, I mean, she was. She did come downstairs.
Where is this at?
This is.
In my room?
Because she wanted me to come up there to help her.
With the TV
Yeah.
again?
Yeah. And so I went up there and she came around. She rubbed on my leg. And I was like, hey, girl, boo. Then she jumped up there when she heard the door open. She looking out. Nosy ass.
She may as well let her come on downstairs. That cat ain't gonna do nothing.
That's the same way.
My husband got the plantar fasciitis.
That's the same way the other one is.
Yep.
So now we got like 5 of them.
No, but the other ones was black.
It was blue, I thought. I thought it was blue.
Mine was black.
Yeah, yours is black.
What's that on your top lip? Look like crumbs.
Oh, unless it's cream of wheat or something.
Lick your lips. Get it off. Look nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope this don't come back on me. It is. You don't see them funny looking crumbs? You got crumbs on your top lip. Get it off. You look nasty.
I know. You just want to talk about.
Look like you didn't wash your face. You probably
Be
did.
great. That's all.
You're not great.
Just don't want me to be
You're
great.
not great. You ain't great.
Ain't nothing on my top lip. Hey, look at something on your top lip.
Well, the good thing is it's not uncomfortable.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes, girl. I heard it was drugs in the baby oil. How much stuff did they have to put in that oil for it to incapacitate a person?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
No, we're not.
I just ordered some baby oil.
No, you did
I'ma
not.
Rub you down.
No, you not.
Rub you down.
Where you gonna get the GHB from?
Don't worry about that. They got the stand out there.
What they got the Diddy starter kit? It come with the small thing of baby oil and the
That's what I'm gonna
GHB.
be for Halloween, Diddy. Okay, that's not even funny. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Get out of here, child. I think he
Bad
was
boys.
selling it. Some things you can get in some spaces will send you to meet your maker on contact.
Bad boy.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Like, what if somebody put too much Who was the chemist?
Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
You don't have nothing to do, huh? I thought you were supposed to be going to the store to get your lettuce.
I'm gonna eat that salad that I got. I didn't eat it last night.
Now you know that one gonna be soft.
No, it's not. I didn't put any. I didn't put
Dressing
any
on.
dressing on it, so it'll be all right. Bad Boys.
I don't know why I'm tripping. That's your lunch, not
Well,
mine.
why you tripping?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat your cookies because you ain't even touched the
What
things.
cookies?
The coconut. I mean,
Oh, go get them so we can do it now. So we can do it online. Go get it.
Bad Boys.
Babe, don't put that on. That's not gonna fit your foot, is it? It look like you needed it. You need it.
Don't you die.
Babe, go get the cookies. You can do that later.
Bad Boys. It's gonna fit.
Okay, who cares? Go get the cookies. Care nothing about your plantar fasciitis.
Okay, see that's why you gonna get it again.
Don't say that.
Shoot.
Don't wish that on me.
I ain't wishing on you. You bring it
Shoot.
up. You keep talking about it.
Plantar fasciitis. Getting old is not fun. I'm gonna tell
Yes,
you
it
that.
is. Yes, it is.
It ain't fun,
You got
child.
stuff you got to do.
You got just got all kind of every week is something new.
You gotta have an ace band on your
You gotta have.
plantar on your.
Let me
you
tell
got
you,
wrist stuff.
young folks, start putting this in your budget now because you're gonna need a ankle brace, you're gonna need a knee brace, you're gonna need ace bandages, you're gonna need something for plantar fasciitis.
No, you just need to really stretch. Stretch.
Babe, you can stretch. You still gonna have
You gotta
problems with your tendons and stuff.
with the stretches.
That's just
And
normal wear and tear on your tendons and joints are going to have normal wear and tear. Put that in your budget because these are things you're gonna need. Start putting that money aside. Yeah, he unfortunately my husband got the plantar fasciitis.
I
We
had it a
had
long
it
time ago.
before.
Had it a
And
long
we
time ago.
both had it at the same time the first time.
But
Now
see at
this
first
time he got it by itself.
the first time I went to the doctor. Then I went to the doctor.
No, I went to the doctor.
But they sent me to that place in Berkeley to go and get this thing because it wasn't on shelves or anything. And remember, we had never heard of
Oh,
it.
and we wasn't doing Amazon back then, huh?
No, Amazon didn't. I mean, Amazon was just a little infant then.
Yeah.
And so, because I
You had
remember
to
we
go
went
to the
to
medical supply store to
in
get it.
Berkeley to
How
get
did
it.
I get mine?
By that time, I think we ordered it
Did you get it first?
because you had the boot also, right?
No, I had the boot. The boot was for my ankle, babe.
Oh,
The boot was tendonitis.
but we ordered it. We ordered it through the doctor.
Yeah, plantar fasciitis will go away if you wear. You gotta sleep in this.
It don't take
You
long.
gotta sleep in this, and this helps to.
It lifts your foot up. It stretches. It
Yeah,
stretches the
push your foot in a certain position
yeah.
to stretch the tendon while you're sleeping, and it helps to
Relieve that pain.
relieve it. But you gotta sleep with this thing on that night. And it's not as bad as it looks. Like I slept with it for months, and it wasn't.
It's coming.
It's not uncomfortable. You just have to put it on that night before you go to sleep, and you gotta sleep with it. But your joints and tendons, you know, some people's, some people, the wear and tear on certain joints and tendons is more than other people. And with me having arthritis, my joints and tendons have a tendency to flare up a little bit more. So I got everything. I got the gloves, I got the arthritis gloves that I wear sometimes when I crochet because they're supposed to help with they're like compression gloves. So they're supposed to help with the blood flow to your fingers and stuff when you crochet. A lot of the people in the crochet community who have arthritis wear the gloves. So I got gloves, uh, the one for my wrist. I got the this heated. I got a few of these heated collars that you put in the microwave that are good because I have arthritis in my neck. And then I got the brace for my knee and one for my ankle.
Ooh, this is sold as a set. They gonna get in trouble.
No, it's probably the straps, babe, and the little thing. That's probably the set.
Why put it on the box if it comes in the box?
Well, what else would it be though?
I don't know.
Go get the cookies so we can do the taste test while you here. When I eat junk food, my joints hurt more. When I don't think mine hurt more when I eat junk food. Yeah, they probably do. I was gonna say like if I eat a lot of greasy stuff because I really can't tell the difference of when I drink sodas and when I don't. I don't think there's a joint difference. I was hoping that there was, but there wasn't. And I was vegan for a year. And I was wondering if my joint pain would lessen when I stopped eating meat and a lot of junk and stuff, but it didn't. I was still having flares. I mean, it may work for some people, but I still had arthritis flares even when I was vegan. And that was one thing that really upset me because I was like, hopefully this will go away. I'm vegan, I'm eating great, but no, I still had
With
arthritis.
popping candy? Oh my goodness.
This one got popping candy too?
That's what it says.
Okay, let me show it to
Popping
him before you open it. So this is the Coca-Cola Oreo. Why would they put popping candy?
So it can be like a fizz.
Oh. Okay, so we haven't opened it. I wanted to, where's the little pull tab thing?
Just missing.
I wanted to do it with him. You could scoot your chair over so they can. Okay, he said no. He don't want y'all to see him. Y'all know I got a husband.
Because I'm not going to like them anyway. So I can already see.
Oh, you smell it? It smells just like Coke.
Don't say Coca-Cola. Don't be
Coca-Cola. So I don't know why it's red.
Oh, I do smell it.
You smell it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's red. Why would it be red?
Cherry Coke?
But it don't say cherry Coke on here though. Oh, the smell is so pungent.
Well, go.
Go. You go.
I know if they make a Sprite one, I know you buying
Oh,
tons of that. Well, child. Speak. Cat got your tongue. Nala got your tongue.
it don't taste like Coke. It tastes like perfume. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, and then it's got Pop Rocks.
I love the popping candy.
Does it taste like lemon to you?
I don't know. If I did a blind taste test, I wouldn't know what it
I wouldn't
is.
know what it was. If somebody just gave me this, okay, you can, the Pop Rocks is popping on the way down your throat.
Down your throat.
Down your throat. Oh, yeah. I don't really like it. But the Pop Rocks is popping. But it doesn't taste like Coke at all. Kids will probably like this. Oh, the Pop Rocks is in the cream. They popping. They definitely popping. It does not taste anything like Coke though. Nothing like Coke.
Yeah, I don't get a Coca-Cola thing.
I don't know what it tastes like.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like Coca-Cola when you open it. But what's the serving? Oop, 2 cookies. All right, hit my serving limit.
Put them back. Greedy.
Already hit my limit.
Yeah, I don't know what it tastes like. I don't particularly like it.
It's all right. I mean, it's not like it's bad. It's just, but
It tastes
but
like
see, see, it doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't say.
it tastes like perfume.
It doesn't say Coca-Cola flavored. It just says Coca-Cola with popping candy. I guess you just assume that it's supposed to be Coca-Cola flavored.
Yeah, it says Oreo Coca-Cola with
Popping
Oreo
candy.
Coke.
With popping candy. But it's, obviously the red is supposed to be the Coca-Cola and the cream, I guess.
I don't like it.
But and they got the Oreo cookie. So you say, well, at least we got Oreo in there, but it doesn't
It didn't give.
it doesn't taste
Like the Coke flavor didn't translate into the cookie. And I don't know where was we supposed to be getting the flavor from. Was the Coke
from the,
supposed to
the
be in the
red
red?
cookie, the red cookie
Because
and the cream.
the black cookie is the original Oreo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the red is supposed to be the Coke.
I guess.
It didn't. I'm glad these just be
It's
limited
limited.
edition.
It's limited.
Y'all didn't do that Coke.
I want to see where the besties mode is. Unlock the besties mode.
I ain't like that. Now I wish I had some water to wash it down. Another content creator put sour cream on that cookie so it will taste like cheesecake.
Experience.
I don't think
Experience.
so. I don't think putting
Bestie
sour
mode.
cream.
Sync with Spotify and see how your taste stacks up to your.
Yeah, it smells like it. It's got a real pungent smell.
Yeah.
I don't know. It tastes like perfume to me. Yeah, I'll just stick to the regular Oreo. Can you take that back in the house? I'm coming in the house in a minute.
Come on.
Lady Steph said, are you saying that the scent and the flavor is all coming from the icing in the middle, what do you get if you taste the cookies alone and no filling? The popping, the popping, the pop rocks is in the icing. I don't know where the smell is coming from. The chocolate cookie is the regular Oreo cookie. So whatever that other taste is has to be coming from the red cookie. But the filling did taste different. It don't taste like the regular Oreo filling to me. It tastes sweeter. It had a sweeter taste. And I don't know if it was tasting sweeter because they added those Pop Rocks to it. Because you know, Pop Rocks have flavor also. So I don't know if the cream filling is different because of the Pop Rocks or what. But yes, the cream filling is different than the regular Oreos. And I'm assuming that that red cookie is the Coca-Cola cookie and is throwing the whole flavor off. I didn't like it. Now maybe somebody else will like it. It has a very strong, when you open the package, it has a very strong Coca-Cola smell. Like you can legit smell the Coke, but that's not the taste that you get. It's the taste is not giving Coca-Cola. The taste is giving perfume. It's too sweet. But you know, I'm not their target audience. You know what I mean? A 60-year-old, a 60-year-old grandma is not their target audience. They're targeting that to kids. And of course, kids' taste buds are totally different than ours. Kids love that sweet, and it's got the the popping, the popping thing works. You're gonna get a lot of popping action. It was a lot of popping going on in my throat as I was swallowing it. It was a lot of popping going on when I was chewing it. You get a lot of the popping part works, and kids love that. So your kids will like it. If you have kids or grandkids, they'll like it. But I couldn't find the soda. The store that I went to Safeway. They had the cookies, but they didn't have the soda. And I looked all over the store. I would have thought that they would have put, because the cookies had its own little key, not kiosk, but had his own little section. And I would have thought they would have had the sodas with the cookie, but they didn't. And they didn't have them anyplace else in the store. So I haven't tried the soda. But if I run up on the soda, I will try it. But if it tastes anything like the cookie, I know I'm not gonna like it. If it don't have more of a Coke flavor, now if it has more of a Coke flavor, like if the Coke flavor is overpowering the cookie, I will like it. The cookie is overpowering the Coke, so I didn't like it. If that makes sense. Because I do like Coke. I don't like regular Coke. I like Coke Zero. So if it's more of a Coke flavor, then I'll probably like it. But if I find it, I'm gonna try it. Y'all know I will try stuff. I like trying stuff just to, see what it's gonna taste like. I don't have to like it. Like my husband or somebody in the house, they'll eat it. I'll give some to. I'll tell my mother-in-law too. She'll probably try them. But I like the icing is thicker thicker than the regular Oreo icing, and it seems creamier. So if you like the regular Oreo icing, you'll like it. And if you like Pop Rocks, you'll like it. But that's that's definitely not something that I would try again. What I want to try, and maybe I'll get a chance to try it this weekend, is the SpongeBob Frosty at Wendy's. I want to try that because it's a pineapple mango frosty. I don't want to try the SpongeBob meal because it's nothing but a Wendy's double with pickles and Thousand Island dressing on it. I don't want that. I don't like Wendy's hamburgers. So I don't want to try that, but I do want to try the Frosty. It's a couple of things that I want to try. Chick-fil-A has a banana pudding milkshake. I want to try that. And I think that's it. That's kind of, stuff at restaurants that I want to try. Because I tried one of the KFCs out here has a A&W root beer attached to it. So it's KFC A&W, and they have a Fruity Pebbles milkshake. It is so good. Oh, it's got the little pieces of Fruity Pebbles crunched up in it. And I'm lactose intolerant. And I ain't supposed to be having all these. But usually my husband will order the milkshake and I'll just take like a couple of sips. I'm gonna try that Frosty this weekend. I'm definitely gonna try it because it's limited. It's limited edition and it'll only be out as long as they're running this SpongeBob thing. So I'm gonna try to get over there this weekend and try it. But everybody that I've seen review it said that it's good. And with the Wendy's Frosties, their Frosties are normally pretty good. I used to love their Frosties. And I kind of got away from, all of those like Frosties and see, I've never tried the tablets. That's what a friend of mine was saying, that I should try the tablets, but I've never tried them. I just, stay away from that stuff because I didn't know if the tablets really worked. And I was like, okay, my nose is already starting to run. Let's go in the house, y'all. Plus, I need to feed Gizmo. I didn't know if the tablets worked or, okay, see, if you stay right here, that sun is a beast. My allergies is already starting to, where they go? Oh, he must have figured Gizmo. Is he up in here? I bet you he didn't turn the lights on. Daddy in here? Where Daddy put you? he had turned the light on. Did you eat? Did you feed him?
Huh? No, I just
Huh?
what?
You all loud.
What?
I just said, did you feed him?
No.
Close the door. I don't want to see you on the toilet.
Huh?
You did all that. You did all that for a raccoon. Huh? You made me go through all that just so you could get a raccoon. Give me that raccoon. I ain't got nothing to talk about, y'all. What else is in the news? Because it seemed like Diddy is the only thing making the news. Oh, will you still have gas? That be my main problem. I don't want to have gas though. See, that's why I stay away from. That's why I stay away. So, do y'all like the ones with the long arms or the short arms? Should I make both of them for Christmas? Should I make the little short arm ones? Because it's a lot of patterns with short arms. Or should I make the more long arm ones? Or should I make them this size? Is he the biggest one? Ain't there one more big one? Oh, yeah. Should I make them this size? Oh, he ain't too much bigger. Because it's three different sizes. Which one y'all like the best? The little guy, the medium sized guy, or the big guy? I do have one a little bit bigger than this one. I actually like the bigger ones. But the little one is cute. But do you like the little legs or the big legs? His legs are the biggest. He has real big legs. So we got one vote for the big one, the big guy. I like his legs the best too. And I think I did a double crochet on his legs. I don't know. I think his legs is a double crochet. I can't tell. That's my problem too. When I do something different, I don't write down what I did and then I don't remember. This one I know is a different pattern. That's why his legs are short. The pattern was different. The pattern called for his legs to be short. This one is different. His legs are longer. She did a different stitch. His legs is a different length. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just do. Okay, everybody is saying the big one. The brat said they not getting a divorce. She came on and said she basically said let people think what they want to think, but they're not getting a divorce. She don't know where that came from. And I don't care. I don't follow either one of them. You know what I mean? Like if they come up on my FYP on TikTok or something, I will see about them, but I don't follow them. So I don't know. Like I know that they had a baby. The brat had a baby. I know she was pregnant and she had a baby, but I don't follow them. I am going to probably crochet some more today. There is this what is it called? It's kind of like a shrug that I want to make, but I want to make it in a single color. And I don't think I have any like single color yarn or enough yarn in one color that I can make it out of. It's kind of like a top, but it only goes like across your arms. Oh, it's like a sleeve that only your arms fit in. It's cute though. A lot of people making them. So I am gonna make some more um octopus today. I'm gonna use up the rest of that yarn because that's what I'm gonna start like using up the yarn I have before I go to the store and buy 50, 11 different other colors of yarn because I got issues when I go in the store, especially when I stopped going to the yarn area in Hobby Lobby because it is overwhelming. It's so many pretty colors, and you just get in there and be like, I want all of them. So many pretty, like Hobby Lobby has way more yarn than the Michaels that's by my house. Because it's a Michaels not too far from where we live, but Hobby Lobby. Oh, somebody got a crochet Grinch, but this video is over a hour. See, I don't like to make crochet stuff that's gonna take me 50, 11 dozen hours to make. I like to crochet projects that I can finish in like 45 minutes to an hour. You know, when I'm making little stuff like this, I want to get finished quick because I want to see it. I want to see it come to life. I don't know. I don't really like these legs. I don't know what I did. I kind of like his legs better. I like them when they curl up, and I don't know how to make them do that. Like, they just be kind of doing it on a fluke. I don't know how to make them do it. He cute, though. So I gotta get some more yarn. Yeah, I don't know. If they don't get along, though, they shouldn't be together. But, I can't say. Like, people, of course, present their best side on social media. Like, we don't know what's going on in these celebrity homes. Like, I don't, I know that the brat had an incident where she ended up having to do some time in jail behind. So, I mean, I don't know her like that. I haven't I haven't really followed her. She's not my she ain't really my cup of tea. But who is? Who do I like celebrity wise? I don't really follow a whole lot of celebrities. Cause I don't know. I don't Y'all want some good tea? Nutrilite Organics, ginger, and mint. This is some good tea. And I'm drinking it with that spicy honey. Is like my whole mouth is refreshed. I thought you was about to spill some secrets. Nah, girl, I'm talking about real tea. Girl, I ain't got no tea. Ain't nothing going on in my life that's, you know, me spilling tea. This real tea. That's the only tea I got is drinkable tea. Not it's like, oh girl, what tell me? Ain't no tea, girl. Life just is boring, but that's how I like it. Ain't no tea going on. My nephew is here visiting from St. Louis. I think so. I think he here from St. Louis for the weekend, and that's it. That's the whole tea. Ain't no tea, girl. We a bunch of little boring folks. My grandson's last football game is tomorrow. If they don't go to the playoffs, and I think they should be going to the playoffs because they've been winning this year. Like they won mostly all their games. So tomorrow, that's where we will be at the football game in Pleasant Hill, I think, is where they playing. So after that, where's Pleasant Hill? I might go to Five Below. I ain't been to Five Below in a minute. I might go to Five Below. You want to go Five Below? Huh? You want to go Five Below? You want to go shopping? You want to go shopping? He like, hell no. I want you to give me my breakfast. Shit. I ain't had my breakfast. I've been running and you gotta wait till daddy come out. You'll eat, okay? I bet you'll eat it too. Cause you know how you get. You be sniffing food and I ain't that shit. Now you hungry, huh? You hungry? Soon as daddy come out, I'll feed you. And I'll go out there and see if anybody left you a sausage. You think they left you a sausage? Huh? You think they left you a sausage? Gizmo be eating a sausage in the morning with his breakfast. If everybody don't eat the sausages, I go out there and get him the leftover sausage from breakfast. Cause you know we be having the continental breakfast in the morning, courtesy of my father-in-law. And Gizmo be getting his little, he be having his one little sausage. You want a sausage? Hmm? You want a sausage? No, 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 no. Don't get down. Stay up there.
Well, that was it.
What?
Last shower before the chop.
My husband gonna cut his dreads, y'all.
Chop is coming. Chop shop.
He about to do the big chop.
Well, I'm gonna do it when I get back
And wash it.
and wash it. And then
Ooh, I got to stay up tonight so I can see what you look like.
and then in the
No,
morning,
you got to take some pictures.
take pictures of what?
Just take some pictures of your hair down, and I'll take some. because I at least want some pictures of you before you cut it.
Okay. And
I don't know how I'm gonna deal with him with no hair.
just like you dealt with me before with no hair. You met me with no hair.
Yeah, but it was
Uh,
only a short period of time that you didn't have hair, though. You've had your locks ever since we've been married.
Yepper.
But
Yepper.
you dealt with me, though, when I decided to cut mine
I
off.
sure did. I didn't say anything either. I mean, I
That's
didn't.
why I'm trying not to say anything to
I
you,
didn't want you to, but
because you didn't say
you were.
nothing.
But you were at a point where you were like, "Oh, it's too heavy.
Yeah,
Oh,
they was.
it take me a week to wash it." Oh.
They were getting on my nerves.
Yeah, they were. They were. Yeah, because every
They were
day
pulling.
you were. It was something every day, and people will tell you how beautiful because you
Yeah, they
had
were.
unique locks.
Yeah.
They were. They weren't your ordinary. They
Yeah,
were.
because I had all them doodads and trinkets
Well, outside of that, just the color of it because you colored them,
and the
they
color had
had that.
grew out.
Yeah,
And
they had that nice little interesting look in it that people were like, "Damn, that's nice," and but you got tired of them. You just got to a point to where I'm just sick. I'm just sick and tired of them. That's why I didn't say anything. I was like, well, I guess she gonna do it. And you cut yours when I was at work.
yeah, I just went on to cut it. And you came home and I didn't cut all my hair off.
You cut yours. I was at work, and you was like, "Oh, I see. I still have them. Here they are."
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, keep
Yeah,
yours.
I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them in the bag.
Yeah, I kept mine too. They in the closet. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna watch you cut them. I'm gonna let you cut them by yourself. Just come in here when you get finished. That's gonna be a trip. Cause he gonna. I
Well,
don't think you're
it's
gonna
been
look like a
it's been
different person because you
mm-mm.
wear them
I
back
wear them
all the
back
time.
all the time, and so if you look at me at front, nothing's changed.
Yeah.
It'll be like this in the front. The only difference, it just won't have all of the in the back. You just won't. You'll see more of my head in the back. I don't think I'm gonna have to touch anything up.
You got a big head though.
I know my head is huge. That's why I don't want to go bald yet. See, I mean, I'll keep this.
Yeah, don't go bald in the winter
I'll keep this up here.
because that head is too big. Your head will be freezing.
Yeah. No, when I cut everything, yeah, my head was always cold. Even in the summer, it was always cold.
It was.
Yes. I wore more hats than anything. But I don't know, maybe that takes some adjustment. But having it low, that'll be fine.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. He gonna cut all his hair off.
Go dig out my sniper hat.
Yeah, mine was super long. And they had just got too heavy. They was just pulling. Especially like on the sides. I guess it was just the weight. It was so much weight. That hair was, and when it got wet, like when I would wash it, I would literally have to, kind of pull it up because that water would make it even heavier. Your hair is like a sponge. Them dreads is like a sponge, and when they would fill up with water, it would just, oh my gosh. So, I mean, my head felt so much lighter after um,
Yeah, I know mine will, cause I mean certain things I notice, like especially when I get in the car or in the bus or something like that, I gotta make an adjustment because not that
Cause
it's not
his
like
is
that.
hecka long too. Turn around.
I ain't that long. I ain't that.
Yes, they are. They're down to the middle of his back.
Yeah, well,
And they would have been longer than that. He's been cutting them.
they've been real long.
They'd have been down to your butt.
They've been past that. Because the first time I cut them, they were longer than this. Because
Yeah,
I remember I cut them.
He
I
pissed
cut them
me
the
off.
shoulder. I cut them the shoulder
Yeah,
length.
he pissed me off when
You
he cut
got
him.
hot.
Oh, I was mad. I was so mad at him when he cut his hair the first time. Oh, I was mad because I liked the length of his hair. Like his hair was so long. Like I loved his hair. I mean, I still like it, but if he wants to cut it, then you know, if he feels like his journey is over, yeah.
That's all.
But I don't know. It's like we both going through these. I didn't cut off all my hair. Now he didn't cut off all his hair. When we got together, he had short hair. I locked his hair. And maybe that's why I feel a certain way because these are locks that I started.
You started, yeah. They are.
These are my babies.
They're because somebody had said, you must be no, because I said I'm planning on cutting them, and it says so you must you're something like you're attached to them or something like that, and I thought about it for a minute. I was like, well, yeah. This is a process. This isn't just, you just grow long hair. They've got to be shaped and manipulated, and then they've got to be coaxed for a certain period of time, and then you go through stages. You go through stages of them growing and you getting accustomed to them. So yeah, there's a little bit of what do you call that? It's a process, like not like children, but you do have a process that you go through.
Yeah.
You go through those stages. Like they say, the ugly stage.
Yeah, people don't want you to say they ugly.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are stages when they're not pretty.
Yeah.
They're not attractive.
You got to go through all of that.
You got to go through all the stages.
I mean,
but
they're sticking up everywhere. Matter of fact, when I went to go interview for UPS, I was really conscious of them because they were just sticking out, and they were different lengths and stuff. And I was like, man, I really don't want to just go and it's like your hair is everywhere, but they didn't care.
Yeah, they ain't true.
We're gonna stick you in a warehouse.
That's your hair.
Load them boxes. You can.
Oh, have a good day, Top Notch. Yeah, I mean, this is.
So yeah,
we all go through stages, so this is
I've seen a couple of videos. I've seen some pictures. And
this will be interesting.
All my pictures, everyone, all 8 million of them, is me with locks. I only have, since we've been together, I only have maybe that one when we were at.
Yeah, I only have like 2.
Yeah,
of you without
locks.
Yeah, I don't have many.
And that was that.
And the crazy thing is, the grandkids have never seen him. Mm-hmm. Well, just like they had never seen me without mine until I cut them. But they didn't care. When I cut my hair, they was just like, "Oh, Granny, cut your hair." You know how to.
Yeah, and that's how they gonna be.
That's how she gonna. Papa cut her hair.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Papa cut his hair.
Okay.
All right.
All right then.
Can we go to Lululemon? That's all these kids care about.
Ain't nobody gonna be tripping. So, I mean, when King cut his, you had told me, you said King cut his locks, and it was okay, but he wasn't bald, but he was super low.
Yeah, because his hairline was receding.
Yeah, he cut it super low, and he started wearing hats and.
Yeah.
But
we rarely see him.
He was at some kind of like a parade or something like that, wasn't he? Because you didn't see it right away. Well, it's something like he was in some kind of thing, and I saw him, and I was like, that Negro cut his hair.
He was in a parade.
He was in something when he had cut him. Because we didn't see him right away. It was...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think Garen gonna cut his though.
No.
He gonna keep his. Feed that dog.
Garen gonna keep his.
He gonna keep his. Garen gonna be the only one.
He done been through too much.
Yeah.
With them locks.
He gonna be the only one.
Remember when he had the lice or whatever that stuff was, and he went through it? I thought then he was gonna.
I did too. And he kept him. He survived that.
He found a way.
He gonna be the only person in the family. We don't do politics over here. We don't do that here. So you got to go someplace else for that. This is not the channel for that. So we not even going to. We don't talk about that. We talking about hair. You got any hair stories? We talking about hair.
Vote for hair.
Okay. Because politics don't do nothing but get people started and arguing, and we don't do that here. You could have took that and put that in the kitchen.
Who was in the kitchen?
The little container.
Okay.
And go in there and see if it's a little sausage left in it.
Yeah, there
Throw
is.
that in there.
There it is. Come on, dude.
Because you don't eat yours, huh?
No.
I need to stop eating it too. I keep every morning. I be like, I'm not gonna eat that sausage. How do you get out of wanting meat with your breakfast? Like, it don't matter if I have a protein because I usually have a boiled egg, but I still be wanting meat. I cannot get out of the habit, and I know that that's just a habit, but I can't get out of the habit of wanting to have some type of meat with my your mama need to lose 500 pounds. Y'all be did I get rid of them? Yeah. How do you get out of that habit? And I know it's a bad habit, and I need to start working on that, because I normally will have like a fruit and my cream of wheat and a boiled egg for breakfast. Oh, girl, I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get it. The other day I went live and none of my regular people showed up, but all of these weirdos were showing up. And I'm like, it's just every now and then I get some weird people that come into the chat. But I don't have no problem getting rid of their ass. Now I'm trying to figure, since he said I need to lose 500 pounds, I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I kinda want a salad from The Habit. I haven't had one in a while. I love their barbecue chicken salad. If you have not had, I don't know if you guys even have a Habit grill in your area, but if you do, try the barbecue chicken salad. It is so good. The barbecue sauce is like a tangy, kind of spicy, tangy barbecue sauce. with grilled chicken. It's real good. I'm kind of sleepy. I got up early this morning. I'm gonna get off here and figure out if I want to crochet or if I want to take a nap. I gotta take my blood pressure medicine and that's it. Find me something to crochet, put my little buddies back. I think I overstuffed some of them. You never heard of the Habit Grill? Yeah, it's Habit Habit Grill. Yeah, they have them here in the Bay Area. They have a really good. It's mostly burgers. All they have is like burgers and salads. And I think they have like a few different shakes. Texas, I thought Texas had good food. Hey, Naya. Yeah, I'm doing better, sweetie. I thought Texas had. Oh, they have a lot of Mexican food, huh? Yeah, this is like uh fast food burger place, but it's not a they don't have a drive through. So, you know, it's fast food, but supposedly they cook the burgers fresh. It's a step above McDonald's. You know, it's kind of like Five Guys, but this place has salads. They have really good salads. It don't compare to Chicago. Chicago has really good food. I heard Texas got like good Mexican food. But I would assume that they do because it has a. But that's just like California, though. California has a very large Hispanic population. So we have a lot of, taco stands and Mexican restaurants here in California. LA is too. LA has a lot of Mexican Americans and a lot of Mexican food. Oh, yeah, we have that here too. Italian, Greek, Jamaican. I don't know of any Haitian. I don't know of any Haitian restaurants, but it's a lot of Ethiopian restaurants in the Bay Area. I like Ethiopian food, but I don't know if it's the spice. I don't know if it's the spices or what, but every time I eat Ethiopian food, I get acid reflux. I love Ethiopian food. I just don't eat it that often because every time I eat it, I get acid reflux. It bothers my acid reflux. Like I have to always come home and take medicine after I eat it. But I love it. But it don't love me. Chicago has so many ethnic neighborhoods. Oh, really? I thought Chicago just had a, like when I think about Chicago, I think about like Atlanta. I thought Chicago just had a really high population of African Americans. I thought just a lot of us were in Chicago like Atlanta. So I thought Chicago would have more like barbecue and soul food places. You know, of course, pizza. It ain't what is it? The thick crust pizza, a Chicago thing. Oh, what the hood? Deep dish pizza. The hood is always gonna be where you find like the fish places, the barbecue places, the burger places, stuff like that is always gonna be in the hood. The soul food um places, and then when you go like to downtown, you may have the more upscale restaurants, the steakhouses, and stuff like that. They don't have a whole lot of, well, not that I know of, a whole lot of Jamaican restaurants in the Bay Area. Or I just don't know of them. I'm pretty sure it has to be some. I just I just can't think of any off the top of my head. Yeah, I mean, they Jamaicans are there are a lot of Jamaicans in the Bay Area because it used to be a Jamaican club. I wonder is that club still open? It used to be a Jamaican club. Now there used to be a Jamaican restaurant. Um, I think that restaurant is still open, but I didn't like the food there. We went there a few times, and I didn't like the food. I don't know what was going on. Maybe the food wasn't really that good to me. Where we live now, the city that we live in now is a small city, and they mostly just have like your standard fast food. They have a few. There is an Italian restaurant that my husband keeps saying we gonna go to. We haven't been there yet. They have like an Italian restaurant, your standard fast food restaurants, and some mom and pop Chinese places. That's about it. I think it's Korean, a few Korean restaurants, or something. It's Asian. It's just not Chinese food. I think it's a few. Oh, and some Mexican restaurants. A few one barbecue place, Hawaiian barbecue. That's just in the city that we live in. Because I don't think the habit. I think the habit is in Pinole. I don't think it's in the actual city that we live in. Because the city that we live in is pretty small. So one of the YouTubers that I follow is visiting a family member out here. And I was hoping that I would get a chance to meet her before she goes back because I think she lives in St. Louis. I think she lives in St. Louis. So I was hoping to get a chance to meet her before she goes back to St. Louis. But you know how you follow somebody on social media, you follow somebody on YouTube. You guys don't talk a lot. You know, you may go in the chat and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" But she have a lot of people in her chat, so it's just, okay. So if it was me in Phoenix, and Phoenix was like, "Oh, I'm coming to California. I'm coming to the Bay Area this day, and I'll be here for so." Of course, I would be like, "Phoenix, hey, let's go to lunch or do something." Because me and Phoenix talk all the time. Me and this other person, we don't really talk. And I felt funny saying, "Hey, you in the Bay Area, I would like to meet you." And she was like, "Oh, okay." She don't know me from a can of paint. And I'm kind of like, now I feel weird. Yeah, like Phoenix, if Phoenix called and said, or text me or whatever and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in San Francisco," I would be like, "Yeah, what time we gonna meet up or whatever." That would be normal. But then I felt like a weirdo telling her, "Hey, I'd like to meet you," because she don't know me. Now I done weirded myself out, and then I told my husband, and he was like, "Yeah, weirdo, she don't know you." He was like, "You weirdo, she don't know you. Why would she want to meet you? She don't know you." I'm like, "I know, but she could get to know me because we like the same age. She got grandkids like I do. Her husband was in the military. My husband was in the military. I think her husband and my husband, I think they, we all got together, they would have something to talk about. Me and Peggy, we would have something to talk about because we like the same age. I met somebody on YouTube a long time ago, a couple of years ago, more than a couple. She lived in England and she wanted to come to San Francisco because you know how San Francisco is the place to visit. So she wanted to come to San Francisco. She wanted to see the Golden Gate Bridge and she wanted to see Hippie Hill. And so she had got an Airbnb in Oakland. And this was when we was living in Oakland. Now me and her would talk on YouTube. So she had said, "I'm coming to the Bay Area." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, we should meet up." So she told me where she was going to be. And me and my husband, we went, and it was her and her boyfriend. They were from England. We went and picked them up. We, drove them around. We gave them a tour of Berkeley. We took, because she had heard of the area around UC Berkeley, what it was like. And so we took her to UC Berkeley. We took her around Lake Merritt, some of the, places in Oakland and Berkeley that were not famous, but that people would have heard of. And where else did we take them? I think that was it. And she was like super happy. And then the next day they went to San Francisco. She went to Hippie Hill. She got a chance to see Hippie Hill, the Golden Gate Bridge, and all of that kind of stuff. So when, YouTubers that I follow, if they come to my city and it's somebody that I want to meet, yeah, I'm going to reach out to them and be like, "Hey, I want to meet you." But I did feel kind of weird because I'm like, I know she don't know me. Like, she don't watch my channel, but I watch hers. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. We'll see if we meet each other this weekend. I mean, I hope we do because I think I think we'll be cool because she crochet. You know, she like my age. I think she 59 or something. I need to wash my hair. I'm gonna wash my hair today. Okay, that's it. I'm finna go because I'm just rambling at this point. Plus, I got to put all this stuff away that I done pulled out. I got to put my little octopuses back, octopi back in their little perspective houses. I need to take some pictures of them, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So I will see you guys. Hopefully, I will do some videos tomorrow at the game because it's the last uh, game, and hopefully, my grandson will get a chance to play football when he goes to high school next year. But this is the last time he'll be, put on a helmet until next year. So I will see you guys later. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye.